Hello, Virgo. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, here to do your reading for April of 2016. I have already done the praying and the shuffling and the laying out of the cards. I have my red deck and my blue deck and my animal oracle deck. And I take the top card and the bottom card from each deck for each of, I do the first half of the month, and then I do the second half of the month. So let me get right into the reading. For the first half of the month, the first thing we have for you is we have the King of Clubs over the Six of Clubs. This is showing that the ideas you have, you're actually putting into practice ideas. You're watching all of the big ideas. You've been doing a lot of studying and gathering of knowledge, and now you're honing them into practical steps of applications. You're thinking along a certain line. Now you're actually planting certain seeds that are going to come into life, but right now you are just doing the planning stages. The first half of April, you have big ideas, and you have real tangible plans on how to implement your real big ideas. Okay, and then also in the blue deck you have where you had the Six of Clubs underneath. In the red deck, you have the Six of Clubs is on top. So this is showing those big ideas. Okay, this is the garden that you're planting. Let me show it to you this way. Okay, here you had the red deck, where you have the King of the Etheric. This is all the magic, all the ideas. Whatever you think can become reality. Planting all of those seeds of what is it that I really want. Okay? And those the exact garden that you're planting is exactly what's coming into the real world. The real world is actually drawing in, because this is the 7. The 7 is like that outer shell of electrons, that missing just that one. So it's looking to bond, it's drawing in. So the real world is actually needing what it is that your ideas are growing. Okay, your ideas, you're putting those practical ideas, and you're coming up with exactly what it is that the world needs from you. Okay, here you have the kangaroo over the butterfly. Okay, so events are taking on their own momentum now. These ideas that you're putting into practice, these things that you are doing, and they are taking on their own momentum. Once you take the first leap forward and you are beginning this new project of yours, it's going to get easier and easier and easier and easier. And you know, that first bound forward might seem like a lot, but things get easier and easier and more effortless as events start taking on their own momentum. And you, like the butterfly, where at first, you know, it was like difficult. The butterfly was once the caterpillar. You know, it had to like munch, drag itself along, munch, drag itself along, you know. And but then it went through all of that to gain all of that nourishment, all that energy that we store, to become and transform. And now you're not the caterpillar anymore, you're the butterfly. Okay, you are the butterfly. You no longer drag yourself along, you fly. You no longer munch, you sip sweet nectar. Okay, so everything has changed. Events have taken on their own momentum, and you are now flying free, a whole different being than what you were. Okay, April brings a new you. You're seeing yourself in a whole new way, and you're being yourself in a whole new way. Wonderful for you, Virgos. Okay, let's have the second half of the month. Here you have the Jack of Diamonds, and you have the 9 of Spades. Okay, Jack of Diamonds. This is a brand new avenue of finances. This is a new project. This is a new venture. Okay, something brand new that is sparking your attention, that is going to bring you finances, and not in a little way. Okay, here we have the 9 of Spades. This is the actual tangible things helping you in a big way. Okay, this is the real world bringing in that abundance for you. And I dropped I just dropped the butterfly, which was from which was from the beginning of the month. Okay, yes, the Nine of Spades. The very tangible world, a real world. This is tangible stuff, okay? It's not like you have to wonder what you have. You have, okay? This is, you're beginning to actually see, wow, I have all of this. Okay, you're investing in yourself, you're putting it out there. You know, the Jack of Diamonds is showing that you are investing in something, but in a big way you are seeing how your investment is coming back to you in a big way. And I'll show you why in a big way. Okay, here you have the Nine of, from the bottom you have the 9. The next thing you have on top, because you have the 9 at the bottom, right? You had the Jack on top, 9 on the bottom, and then the next thing on top is the 7 of Hearts. Okay, so you're putting your heart into this project. Okay, this project, see how it's becoming infinite. Okay, that the what is needed from the real world is the devotion in your heart, okay, to this new project. And if you devote your heart and attention and your efforts to this new project, okay, and you have the Queen of Diamonds is what you're going to get. It's going to really pay off. You put your whole heart into this, and you know you have a can-do attitude. You know you are. Okay, here you have the tortoise. Okay, the tortoise, remember the story of the tortoise and the hare? You have the tortoise and you have the hummingbird. Okay, the tortoise on top of the hummingbird. Tortoise knows it was made perfectly. Okay, tortoises, hatchlings have hatched as tortoises from the very beginning of time. Tortoises last a very long time. Tortoises go through and they do what they have to do. They have an instinct that is uncanny. Okay, tortoises know they were made perfectly, as you know you were made perfectly, as you know you have everything you need to bring into fruition this idea of yours. You're watching it right in front of you. You have it there. You have that garden growing, and you're watching it all come in. You're watching it happen for yourself. Okay, here you have the hummingbird. Okay, same thing as what this here is saying. The dedication. Okay. You're putting your heart into the real world. You're putting your heart into the things that you do. That's what this is about. The hummingbird, loyal to the blossoms and blooms where it knows it's going to get its nectar and its sustenance. Okay, this is about turning away from those things that do not serve you, and really putting all of your effort and heart and soul and actions into those things that do serve you the best, okay? And when you do this, when you put your whole heart and soul into everything, you are really, I mean, you have a lot of abundance coming your way. You have this, you know, the Jack of Diamonds, which is a brand new project. And when you put your heart and soul into it, let's show it. I'm going to hold it up to you the way I see it as it's sitting here in front of me. Okay? You have this brand new project. Okay? And as it's coming into fruition, and it's asking of you to put your whole heart and soul into this. And as you do, you put all your attention and your heart and your soul into it. It brings you right into the Queen of Diamonds. I mean, this is like, boom. This is manifesting abundance in the biggest way. The events take on their own momentum in your transformation. Okay, you've already begun. And it's going to get easier and easier and easier. You shed the old you. You're no longer the old you that had to struggle and feel awkward. No, you are now a beautiful butterfly sipping on the nectar of life. Ah, made perfectly. Made perfectly. Again, sipping the sweet nectar of life. Okay? Very dedicated to yourself. Your heart. The more you're dedicated to things, the more you do what's in your heart, do the things you love, the more abundance is going to come your way. So, Virgo, what a wonderful April. Be dedicated, okay? And things take on their own momentum, and prosperity is yours. Have a wonderful April, and I'll see you next month.